I just know I cannot be the only one up just looking at the ceiling. Just looking at the ceiling. I know I can't be the only one up. This time change got me all the way messed up, child. This time change. This time change got me messed up over here, child. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I, I'm up like it's like girl, I'm up like it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. What is going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. I didn't even think anybody would come up in here. It's 12 people up in here thus far. I thought I was gonna be the only one. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. Hey, Mama Bees. What's up, Chef JJ? What's for breakfast? That's a good question. I'm trying to do better on this keto diet. And y'all know I talked about breaking my diet yesterday, but I didn't. Why am I up? Oh my God, Mama Bees, I could never. Okay, first of all, I don't know how to sleep in. And I'm consistently always on the go, so I don't know how to sleep in. Nephew was super excited, so he was up early. Um, come messing with me, meddling me. And I couldn't go back to sleep anyway. And plus I went to bed early last night like an old man. I told y'all I go to bed early. I promise y'all I do. I woke up to so many text messages. I was like, oh, sorry, y'all. Hey, Miss Elgovan. Hey, Mia. You been up? Man, I just could not like, hey, Ty. Hey, Miss Lillian. I could not, for the life of me. Okay, here's how I went. I went to bed like around, it had to be around like 9:30. Maybe before that. It had to be before that. Because I received a text message at nine, let me see. This say 9:13. I received a text message and I could not go back to sleep. I mean, I was asleep then. Then I woke up, it was like, because I don't think the time actually changed on the clock until like 1 or 2, right? I think it was getting ready to be 2 o'clock. And then when I looked at the clock, it turned back to 1. I said, oh, girl, I think I'm stuck up. So I finally went back to sleep around like 2 something. And now I'm back up. This is crazy, y'all. Keep this, keep this, keep this, keep this time change. I thought they said we would, hey, Mia. I thought they said we weren't gonna have to do that no more. I could have sworn I thought it was that we don't have to do the time change no more. Leave it alone. Now you gotta worry about it. It ain't the sun ain't gonna come out till what 9 o'clock. I don't like the time change. Just keep it. Keep it like this all the way, all year round. So we can get our extra hour of sleep or whatever else we need. All right, everybody, what's up? What's up? It's way more people up in here than I thought. What's that say? 32 people? Way more people up in here than I thought. Okay, y'all. So listen. Since it's morning time, let's talk about a couple things that I've been seeing in the news. So y'all know they had D'Angelo's funeral yesterday. It was a private funeral service. Why does boy hit me up on Facebook with these devil and tongues and it's Sunday, baby. I don't do that type of stuff on Sunday. You need to go get saved, sir. It is 6:00. The sun ain't even came up yet, and you already over here talking about sending these devil eyes and these wet emojis and these tongue emojis. Sir, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Child. Oh, it's Sunday, baby. What is y'all doing? It's Sunday. Okay, well, let me see what y'all saying. Chef JJ, you know black folk don't change their time on their microwave and stove until probably about 2 weeks into the time change. Okay, let me see. Um, you a girl. Your pappy one. All right. Hey, Queen Sag. Hey, Caesar. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so they did have D'Angelo's funeral yesterday. The only person that I saw on the program was Stevie Wonder. Everybody else submitted a video, like Jamal Bryant. I think he was supposed to be there, but he ended up submitting a video. And so, from the family of D'Angelo, they are saying that they're going to have a, they're going to have a. Uh, I'm not even in the mood for trolls this morning. They can say and do whatever they want to. I don't care. I don't even care. Um, they are going to have a public memorial service for him at some point in 2026. Um, at least that's what I read. The service was private, but it was yesterday. So prayers out to D'Angelo's family, um, especially his children, um, and especially his son. Now I hope that this helps that man over here on YouTube. Not only did he drag Angie Stone's death for filth, but he also doing the same thing to D'Angelo. Oh, it's been a month later and they're just now having a funeral and this and this and this, and it ain't even been no month. I just want people to let folks do whatever they need to do. Y'all don't be knowing folks' family wishes. You don't be knowing what folks like. There is a such thing just because we don't choose to um because we don't choose to have all that stuff worked out. Yeah, I'm being shady. Because we don't choose to have that stuff worked out don't mean that these other people don't. And I just find it really distasteful to sit up and find every nick and cranny to speak about when someone dies. It's just real weird to me. And again, like I said, I don't understand why that man be doing that over there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You ain't got to put his name in the chat either. But let these people rest. Let these people rest. All that extra stuff is not necessary. My main concern is D'Angelo and Angie Stone's son. Losing two parents within 7 months, you lost your mom to a devastating accident that only she passed away in. And you got to remember that. Every time you see these people that was in that Sprinter van with her, you have to remember that she was the only one that didn't make it out. And then to top it off, I'm sure while you dealing with your mom's death, you dealing with your dad's illness. And then your dad passes away 7 months later. Like, I couldn't imagine. So my prayers go out to him. Hey, Bama girl. Yeah, my prayers go out to him. I that's sad. That is so sad. So yes, may he and the rest of the family be okay. Because I know that has to be hard. All right. So y'all remember the other day I read an article about JD Vance's wife. JD Vance wants his wife to convert to Christianity, right? Y'all, I don't know if y'all saw Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk, up here. Um, she was introducing JD Vance. She said, "Nobody can replace my husband. No one can replace him. He's so great." Only to then come out and say that JD Vance has a lot of similarities as her husband that her husband had, and she's rubbing the back of his head while he comes up. She's rubbing on his back, rubbing on the back of his head. I said, well, damn, maybe JD Vance's wife don't need to convert to Christianity after all. Maybe she can stay over there where she at. Maybe he'll take Erica. That's what I was thinking. I said, well, maybe he'll take Erica. hmm Man, Mama Bees, when I saw that, I said, oh, well, child. His wife ain't got to worry about converting. I promise you, ain't got to worry about converting. Y'all go look at that video. I promise you, ain't nobody making it up. If you if you look, your mammy is a horrible person. Your mammy is a horrible person, and so is your grandmammy and everybody else. Your mammy a horrible person for birthing you, bitch. Goodbye. I told y'all don't come over here playing with me. I'll give you exactly what you're looking for. Um, she literally was holding the back of his head and rubbing, and I thought, now you just got through saying can't nobody replace your husband, but it don't look that way. It don't look that way. And people was in the comments saying that they could see JD Vance actually leaving his wife and getting with Erica Kirk. Boy, mm, do y'all know what that would do? By the way, I don't see it for Charlie Kirk. I don't see it for Erica Kirk. I don't see it. So any of y'all coming here swinging for Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk, you done lost your mind. I don't give a bump about them folks. Okay, just want you to understand that. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, thank you, man. She already looking for a replacement. Sure is. Cause you can miss me with that. That she, I don't know. Okay, it would be one thing if she actually showed signs of her grieving, but she not. She not. That's why that's why for me, girl, you got the same rhetoric and the thought pattern of your husband, of your late husband. I'm good. I promise you, I'm good. That will push JD up. She ain't grieving. She ain't grieved one bit. Exactly, Miss Adrian. She ain't grieved nothing. Yep. I really believe that. I believe the wife of JD Vance ain't finna convert. And that's gonna be a way for him to go around at Erica. Cause that hug was mutual. You know how you can hug someone and like maybe someone can tell what they feeling or something like that. Nah, the hug was very much mutual. That hug said a lot. They was down in the comments. I ain't said it, but allegedly they was in the comments saying he already been tapping it. I said, you know what? I said, now he already been tapping it, honey. Tap, 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 tap it up. My. That's what they said. Good morning, TK. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, y'all know, because this is the way that I'm looking. It's the way I'm looking, honey. Um, you are so right. About narcissists. You ain't lying. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this Trump versus Nigeria. Y'all, I really want that man to stop focusing on stuff that don't got nothing to do with us right now. Y'all, this man is always doing something. Like always doing something. But let's talk about Mean Granny first. Because I don't think people really understand the depths of what Nicki Minaj is getting on the internet saying to try to back up Donald Trumpisha. So let me read this to you. I did also share this to my community wall in case if anybody want to know where the source came from. Christianity is facing a threat in Nigeria. Thousands of Christians are being unalived. Radical uh radical people are responsible, I'm sorry, for the mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. But that is the least of it. When Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, something must be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and report back to me. The United States cannot stand by while such is going on in Nigeria and numerous other countries. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. First of all, can we be honest? The men don't care nothing about no Christianity. That's the part that gets me. What, like, you just have to be honest with yourself. What part of Christianity or what part of Christian values do you think that this man in office have? This the same man that said he was going straight to hell. Well, he didn't say he was going to hell, but he did say he wasn't going to heaven. He going to sit right next to the Lord. Okay, so Christianity where? So now you just so concerned about the Christians. Yeah. So Nicki Minaj then says, reading this made me feel a deep sense of gratitude. We live in a country where we can freely worship God. No group should ever be prosecuted for practicing their religion. We don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. Numerous countries all around the world are being affected by this horror, and it's dangerous to pretend that we don't notice. Thank you to the president and his team for taking this seriously. God bless every protected Christian. Let's remember to lift them up in prayer. Nicki, please get out of our face with this. And if y'all don't see what she's doing, you got to be slow. I'm just going to say it. If y'all don't see what Nicki is attempting to do, you have to be slow. You got to be slow. You got to be slow because, girl, she want to be accepted by them folks so bad they don't give a fly about her. Let's keep her all the way 1,000. These people care nothing about you. Nothing about you. By the way, this isn't the only thing that Nicki has done this week. There has been several tweets that Nicki had made this week. Not only tweets, but she has reposted stuff from the president. So yeah, no. I know I've been telling y'all what have I not been telling y'all where she stands? If y'all can't see that she MAGA or she wants to be MAGA, and for the people that keep saying, oh, she want to get close to him so he can pardon her husband. How? Those are not even federal charges. Those are state charges. So what is he pardoning? So for the people in the back that don't know, if you are dealing with a state pardon, that has to go through the governor. So you can talk and do all you want to. It's not going to help you or your husband, to be honest. Ain't nothing Trump can do for your husband. And to be honest, this man is ignoring you. I ain't seen this man made not one reference about you, girl. She trying so hard. I have not seen Trumpisha make not one reference to Nicki Minaj. Not even while he was campaigning did he ever make a mention of you. And he sure don't do it now. Get out of his ass, lady, because ain't nothing you doing gonna help your husband. The one that can't be around other children. Ain't nothing gonna fix that. I told y'all, I'm sorry, I don't do Granny Minaj. I just don't. I don't do her. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised them people from Nigeria come out and cuss her out. I wouldn't be surprised. There are more Muslims being slaughtered than Christians. They are fighting over farmland. He is hurting. Exactly. Exactly. Once a celeb goes MAGA, their career ends. Well, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say this about Nicki. If anything, Nicki is gonna forever be her own downfall of her career. One thing we cannot take away from her is her talent. But one thing we can take away is, I don't know about y'all, but I've said this a number of times. There's there's not a bone in my body that supports anybody who supports Trump. I'm just letting y'all know. There's not a bone in my body that can ever find the support to support you after I find out that you support him. That includes any celebrities that support him. I'm no longer buying your music. I'm no longer supporting you. If they say Snoop Dogg and Nicki Minaj is going on concert, more power to them. So I don't have anything for those people. I don't got no support in my body for you. I don't got nothing for you. So I think, and I've said this a number of times, Nikki's ways is gonna always cancel her before she feels like anything else. It's gonna be your ways. It's gonna be the way you consistently get on this internet and make a fool out of yourself. I heard somebody say the other day that, oh, she's no longer talking. Maybe her husband got to her. Yeah, please. Yeah, please. She'll be back next week. We act like Nicki don't take breaks. You know what? MAGA is very gullible because now all of a sudden I keep hearing everybody say, oh, now, mind you, the two federal judges said that partial benefits, SNAP benefits, need to be dispersed. Here the MAGA people. They always got to twist something around. Oh my gosh, Trump is giving us back our SNAP benefits. Yeah, it's all Trump. No, 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 baby. That's not how that went. Two federal judge ordered the Trump administration to use emergency SNAP funds. What are we talking about? But that's what MAGA does. MAGA will spend something to make them look like they the ones that's doing it right out here. Am I lying? Or am I lying? Oh, let me give y'all an update real quick on my counterclaim for that strike that YouTube gave me, right? So YouTube approved the counterclaim. So now the place that put the strike on it got 10 days to prove that they represent somebody who bought the license into that video. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, um, I don't know if this is this is either Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere up in there. I think it was Thursday. I did a video where I showed y'all a Baltimore police officer attempting to run over. And I actually went back and looked at that video. That man actually hit that man with that car the first time. He did. But anyway, it was a man. He was chasing this man through the streets and everything like that. And he was getting ready, he was trying to run over him, right? So I played the video. The video is everywhere, y'all. It's all over YouTube. It's all over Facebook. It's all over Instagram. It's all over TikTok. It's all over X. It's all over Threads. It's everywhere. So they gave me a strike for the video saying, "Oh, well, we represent uh we represent the licensing of someone who bought this particular video." Now, in the email, I asked them to provide me with proof that they own the rights to this particular video. Instead, they was trying to charge me $500 to buy the video, to buy the licensing for the video. And then what I'm not understanding is I had to be one of the only ones that y'all struck. Because hear me out with my theory. If you were to strike someone else, right? I know that there's probably people out here who are gullible enough to buy that video. So then that would mean that they would need to strike. They would need to they would need to strike everybody because they would then own the license to that video. I don't believe that they own the license to the video. Because if that's the case, why y'all not striking and removing? They removed my video. Why anybody else is removed? So I am fighting to get my video reinstated and to get that strike removed from my platform. Because that is so unfair. Again, I'm just like, the video is everywhere. And I think y'all want to silence certain people. And I thought about it, and I think what might have flagged the video was maybe my title. Because I specifically put in my title that the police officer tried to run over a black male. That's what it was. That's what he was. So I'm thinking that my title did it. So now I just gotta wait for them to respond, for the company to respond. If they respond and say that they own the rights to the video, then the strike stays. If they don't respond within 10 days, the strike is removed. If they also respond, they have 10 days to file a lawsuit on me if that's the case. And I'm going to just be honest with y'all. You file a lawsuit on me, you're going to have a hard time with that one because that video is every freaking where. I took screenshots. I took screen grabs. Baby, when I say my evidence is lined up, it's lined up. Y'all not going to play with me. So anyway, I just wanted to give y'all that update. And content creators, y'all better start fighting for y'all stuff. That video falls under fair use. It falls under fair use, regardless of who posted it. If the original author is doing that, it still falls under fair use. You recorded it and it went viral. So again, it just, to me, it feels like a target. So I'm gonna keep fighting. All right, so I just wanted to give y'all that update in regards to that. Because yeah, and here's the crazy part. They already put that man's identity, they put their whole man family on y'all know Twitter and TikTok don't play. Twitter and TikTok and Facebook, them folks gonna find your people within a blink of an eye. They found that man, they found his wife, they found his children. I say leave the children out of it, but I understand you. Some folks you can't, you know, they just gonna do what they gonna do. But they found all of his people, aunties and uncles, baby. They ain't playing with him. So yeah. Okay, what else I want to talk about? Oh, the Braxtons, child. Now getting into the Braxtons, y'all. Y'all, they saying the kids is going back and forth. Now I don't know how true this is, but it's being alleged that Tawanda's kids is feeling some sort of way about Tamar, and that it ain't good round there. I don't know, y'all. I said that I felt like that when it comes to the kids and stuff like that, it's gonna get ugly. Because granted, as I told y'all yesterday, that I kind of side more with Tamar. I feel like when Tamar said, I put that on your kids to Tawanda, I would have got upset too. And I hate that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd have got upset too. I'd have got upset too. Like, don't put nothing on my kids. Like, just put it on me. Put it on my marriage. You can put it on Baby, you can put it on my husband, you can put it on my fiance, you can put it on anything, but to put something on my kids, I don't think it's right. I don't think it's cool. And I think y'all start really going down dangerous territory when y'all start bringing the kids in it. Because I know y'all love y'all nieces and nephews, but y'all are talking about kids like y'all talking to just a regular home girl, not somebody that you share blood with. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying I could see somebody saying that to somebody's kids that they really don't care about. But to say that about your sister's kids, or to say that, pertaining to your sister's kids, I just think it's a different type of low that I don't really think that you can come back from in a lot of ways. And this is why I say before it just gets too ugly, they need to get off TV. I can I know she didn't mean it like that, but it's the fact that she said it. Like, we got to be honest. Again, I think if you were fighting someone regular and you said something like that, on that end, I don't think it would be taken so hard. But who's to say that Tawanda's kids can't feel no type of way about that? Who's to say that Tawanda can't honestly feel no type of way about you putting something on her kids? I get how Tamar might have meant it. I really do. But I think the way that it came out, I would not expect the mama bear not to get frisky about it. And then I also could not say to the kids, y'all can't feel no type of way about it. You know what I mean? Like, I just think it went too far. You didn't have to say that. Just say whatever you got to say to me. But when you start doing the kids, these your nieces and nephews, these not just no regular kids that you don't really know about. I think that's where I stand with it. I just feel like Tamar shouldn't have went to that level. I get it. She was upset. I get it. They was gaslighting her. I get all those things, but yeah, not the kids. Not the kids. Yeah, cause again, when you say some stuff in an argument, you can come back from certain stuff that you say. And so when you start digging in the territory with kids, you can't come back from that. Leave children out of it, but if you must involve your own children, not mine. I agree, Mia. I agree. Tamar knew better than to give Tawanda a moment to play victim. Yeah, yeah. Tamar does go too far. I do think Tamar went too far because she had a lot of people who were literally on her side because we saw the gaslighting. Like most of us, we saw the gaslighting. We heard it. Like, I'm still not overtoning, literally admitting in her confessionals that she said to invite the niece on the show. And on the show, she kept telling Tamar she was lying. And it makes me believe that y'all always call Tamar a lie because she's so loud with everything. But it almost make me go back and think and look like, is Tamar really lying? You know? But I agree with you. Tamar could have handled that a lot better. I really just can't with the Braxtons here to say good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, we just shooting the breeze because of this time change. And I'm shocked that it's 100 and something people up in here. It was 100 something people in here. I'm shocked. But yeah, I can agree. Tamar does do a lot. And we know Tamar for her works. We know what Tamar is capable of doing. I just think that this was ultimately, I think the whole thing was disgusting. I really do. Now, Tamar, I went back and I had to watch another scene. I had to watch that scene that she did, I guess, with the showrunner. Tamar, you gotta take some accountability too, because I don't do that. I don't pull hair and all that, but you did. But you did though. You did it. And then Tamar also said, and I don't be throwing glasses and stuff. You toss you toss that glass over there towards Tawanda. Now, girl, if we gonna get up here, at least get up here and tell the truth now. At least get up here and tell the truth now. Now you was the one that sent that champagne glass flying across the table. So we ain't finna do that now, Tamar. Good morning, everybody. If I missed y'all, I'm so sorry. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I didn't even know the time changed. It did. Me too. I woke up 3 times too, Miss Janetta. Probably more than 3 times. And just that last time, I was like, girl, I can't go back to sleep. Now watch. When work come tomorrow, it's gonna be a different story. I'm gonna feel like it came too early. Talking about you get an extra hour of sleep. Girl. Girl, where? Okay, let me see. Queen Brielle said Tawanda was tossing glasses a few years ago. All of them act a fool. They do. I was just making reference to Tamar in that scene talking about that's what she don't do. Well, you don't do it, but you did it. Because she said that more than one. I don't do that. I don't do that. Well, yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do. Y'all, I just gotta go on and talk about it. Let's talk about it. This is gonna be a little messy, y'all. We're going that messy avenue now. Y'all, it's supposed to be another diss album out. It's supposed to be another diss album out. Y'all know it's another diss album out, right? Then not to mention, I was mentioning the bingo game and all of this other kind of stuff following. This be my thing. This what I be talking about. When I be sitting over here minding my business, I've been putting out great content. I'm not gonna stop it, by the way. I've been putting out great content. Between who? Y'all know who put out that diss track. This ain't the first diss track. Y'all know who put out that diss track. I ain't gonna even give her the credit of saying her name over here. Cause that's how irrelevant she is in my life. Like, you so tired, girl. Like, you have to literally find you something to do. You walking around here talking about how everybody is doing this to you and how you spending so much time with your lawyers and stuff. Apparently you not. Cause you ain't stopped yet. No, that person is not gonna. Hey, Aunt Natty. Hey, Aunt Natty. Oh, Queen Bria, I ain't gonna never stop my content. Like, nobody's ever gonna stop me from doing that. I get irritated because when you on the straight and narrow, like, people were saying, "Oh, Chef Don start this and he do this and he do that." This is a prime example of me sitting over here, minding my business and not bothering a single soul. I could hop on the bandwagon of everybody else and what they're doing right now, and they exposing this person. I have not done that not one time. I've never had a discussion over here about who that lady is. I've never had a discussion about her family. I've never had a discussion about, I've never even called her a scammer. What I did call her was a panhandler. Because if you can put and say that I beg and that I do all these things, that's the same thing you doing over there for legal fees. You doing the same thing for your legal fees. Sit up talking about you need this and you need that for your legal fees. I'm not bothering this person. And I can't stand the fact that people want to have these blinders on as if y'all don't see what's going on. Because then if I get up here in rare form and then get to going how I go, then I become the villain. I become the issue. I become the problem. It's real simple. Sit over there, do your content, do whatever you gotta do. And if you the queen, if everybody is so jealous of you, 42 people is jealous of you. They want to be you so bad. If that is the case, girl, you're out here doing the same thing Nicki Minaj is doing. If you got all these people that love you, you got all these things that's going on for you, why are you around here studying people that you feel like are beneath you? That's what I don't understand. You the queen, right? Everybody copying off of you. Everybody want to be like you. You the queen. But what queens come off their throne to literally do the stuff you doing? You so tired and lame. I really want this person to find a life. I promise you, because you keep playing with me. I've already told you. You threatened me once. And I'm going to, and it is a threat. See, the reason why I've been over here sitting over here quiet is because I got you on a whole nother realm, honey. I bet I won't play with you. I'm not even gonna come out here and explain what's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna never play with you. But believe me, they're gonna find your IP address, boo. And that's that. Leave people alone. Do you come out here and do a live line talking about you ain't bothering nobody when clearly that's what you're doing? And this what I be needing the DonDons to see. I don't speak of this person unless this person speak of me or do something to me. I don't I don't start nothing with this person. I don't do none of that. But a lot of y'all won't come out and tell the truth of what you know. Y'all would rather just sit back and I guess watch stuff unfold. I don't know. I don't know. It's quite annoying to me. And I just be wishing people would just tell the truth. Ain't nobody bothered that lady first. Ain't nobody mess with that lady first. Ain't no DM, ain't no nothing that can prove that Chef DonDon bothered that lady first. That lady came for me, and then when I responded, she had something to say. And she's always talking about people being in the wrong business. You was in the wrong business. When I addressed Ann, that old lady that sat over there and put all of my social security number, my name, and my address on her community wall. And and this woman came up here talking about, oh, uh, he over there lying on her. How the fuck do you know? How you know? I got the screenshots. Mind your business, bitch. And yeah, people, we can cuss folks out just like you do. I'm sick of her. Miserable. Get you some dick. That's what you need. That I send you this boy that just sent me this. That just sent me these emojis. I'm going to send them over there to you, and hopefully he can help you out. On that, I promise you, it's nothing really to catch up on. I literally have been over here doing my content, and that lady had been sitting over there rolling out diss tracks, going live, lying, still bringing up people. Here's the kicker part. Here's the kicker part, right? All of my other content creators out here that got issues with her have literally figured out who this lady is. They done drug her, done talk. Listen, they done some of everything. And guess what? I ain't done it. I have not participated in that at all. I've been sitting over here giving y'all content that matters. But then it's like, this is crazy. Yes, Mia, she posted my information, and I'm gonna tell you how I found out she posted my information. It was on her community wall. And remember me coming out here telling y'all that my sister was doxxed. Y'all don't remember me telling y'all that? All of this was in one post. Ann's old tale got up here, and they had and listen, if anybody is listening in the bushes that was around at that time, y'all know I'm not lying. So it around that time, we were getting these random email threads that was between the silly lawyer lady, I'm in, and a couple of other people, right? Okay, that day, well, it was probably, I don't know if it was that day or the next day. It was like somewhere in that time frame. It wasn't too long afterwards. Somebody had sent me a screenshot and was like, I know you don't fool with Ann, but all of your information is on her community wall. I go over there, sure enough, it's on her community wall. My name, my address, well, it wasn't my address, but my name and the address that is associated with me, and my social security number. And I was like, what the? So I commented up under it and I said, hey, please delete this. I hadn't said nothing about that lady. I hadn't done anything. I'm like, why is my information out here? Now, when I addressed her and I said something about her, then you got this trifling lady coming behind her with this. She put this picture up. Y'all can go to her community wall and still see the picture. She posted this picture up of of a high person, and then she put a chef hat on top of them. And I guess it's supposed to be me. It don't do nothing to me. It don't do to me at all. And I honestly think you need to grow up when you have to revert back to everybody as a cartoon. Like, what the? Grow up, you lame hoe. Anyway, so she put that up there, and then she came out here and she was like, she did a video talking about Chef DonDon is on his again. He out here lying on Aunt Ann. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm telling the absolute truth on that bald head ass lady with her YMCA hair. And I don't care if she see this video either. That lady did that. And ain't nobody gonna come up here and gaslight me and make me think that I got the screenshots. I literally have the screenshots. So this is what I be talking about. What we're not gonna do is we're not gonna ever erase history and try to rewrite it into something that is not. So yes, Mia, my information was blasted. And then somebody sends me an email. Somebody sends me an email. It came from an anonymous email, but somebody sends me an email with the same information on it, a screenshot of the same information on it, but they're saying thanks to somebody else. I'm not gonna say that person's name because I don't want to issue with this person. I've apologized and I kind of moved on from it. But listen, I'm just telling y'all that what y'all see, people love to try to rewrite history. People love to try to rewrite things that they think happened. You're not gonna. I'm sorry. You're not gonna do that to me. Mm-mm. We're gonna talk directly about what specifically happened. Now, the thing is that person over there on the other side that keep wanting to do all these diss tracks and everything else. Now she mad at everybody else for getting in everybody else's business, right? Right? You can't be in nobody else's business, right? Was it her business about what Ann did to me on her community wall? No, it wasn't. But she found a way to have something to say. All I'm saying is when it comes to that lady, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, baby. You come out here, you say and do stuff, and you try to act like you're such an angel. You're no angel, honey. You're no angel. Anybody follow that tramp, she is no angel. And I said what I said, and I mean it from my soul. Leave people alone, bruh. Go find you something to do. Work with your lawyers, work with your attorneys, and shut up. That's the way I feel about it. Like, go find you something to do. Go play with your grandkids or something. She getting on my nerves. Like, I ain't never seen no old lady act like that. I ain't never seen no lady of age that got children. And from what I hear, some of your children may be grown or whatever. From what I hear, you have other things that you could be focused on, honey. And don't ever be worried about. Let me tell you something. If don't nobody ever buy oil from me, if don't nobody ever come to any of my events, if don't nobody ever do any of it, it ain't none of your business. It's none of your business. Them people over there in her chat, they always talking. Why is you worried about me? It's unfortunate. It looks like you've become a victim of, man. Miss Gina, these people, these these people are lame. And when I say lame, I mean all the way lame. Just stuff that I would never do to people. These folks don't have a problem with it. It's only so far I'll go with people. I was beefing with somebody for a minute, and I never went as low. Start talking about their health and start talking about their mental health and talking about this and talking about that. I've never went that low. But these people around here, I promise you, they don't have no morals. They don't have no, they don't have nothing. And I'm just saying, if you that girl, be that girl and shut up and leave people alone. Again, I don't know nobody that claim to be the queen and claim everybody want to be just like them. I don't know nobody who come off of their throne to ravel with the people that they feel like are beneath them and they feel like that are lower than them. Sit on your throne and create your content, baby, so people can copy. I don't know who the hell copying you. Who copying you? Who copying you? They used to be fans. Yeah, at one point you was funny until you start going too far. And it ain't got nothing to do with you saying stuff about me. I think you went too far when you posted that picture saying that you was gonna go for Wanda's grandkids. There have been a many of things that I think you went too far with. I would never do over here on my platform. Hey, Miss Lika B. Hey, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I'm ranting right now, y'all. Sorry. Sorry to the people. I know what the title say, but I had to rant for a little bit because I'm just tired of people meddling me. Again, I've been over here minding my business. And let me put this up since now let me ask y'all a question. How is it that somebody can call me a beggar when you on here begging for people to pay your legal fees? But I'm begging. Well, baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging. I guess it is what it is, because you doing the same thing. If not, if you ask me, yours is a bit worse. You asking your people to support you to pay your legal fees for you coming after people that you started with. Y'all got to make that make sense to me. Y'all honestly have to make that make sense to me. How do you have your subscribers paying for legal fees for you when you started this mess with folks? How does that work? But you know what? Get your money, honey. Get your money, honey. Yep. Get your money, honey. Get it how you live, honey. Get it the best way you can. Mm-hmm. Get it. I just I again, I've been over here minding my business, y'all. It would be different if I was out here being a menace and causing things to happen, and I'm just not doing it. Good morning, release, relax. Let his ass be better with no followers hating on you. Let go, let God. Thank you. We need 60 more likes. Not the people being stingy with the likes this morning. 53 likes. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all can't double tap the screen, bro? Why y'all can't double tap the screen, bro? Okay. So while I also have you guys here, y'all can um how about we do this? It's 85 people's up in here. How about we do $5 over to the catch app if you can? Mm-hmm. Now let me start asking my subscribers for but I'm not gonna what I'm not gonna do is tell my folks that it's for some legal fees. I ain't for to sit up there a lot of y'all. I wish I would. We already got that handled. We got our detective and our officer. Okay, we got our attorney. We got all of our things. Oh, and so also, so you guys won't. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all this. I'm a woo. This week we will be setting aside that judgment that ain't real because I won't never served. Let's be clear. Why folks drop out as soon as you put your cash app up? That's what they do, Mama Bees. That's what they do. That's what they do. They drop out when I put my cash app up. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I know how to get the people out of here when they just here for mess. Typically, Cash App or Netta's balls will get them right on out of here. hmm Typically, Cash App or Netta's balls will get them right on up out of here. Goodbye. I wish it was a way. I wish it was a way when you block folks that they can't come back ever. That's what YouTube need to do. Since y'all trying to change up everything else, change up the fact that when you block somebody, they can't come back. How about that? At all. Run that what you call it? The IP address. Run that. Child, again, Mama Bees, I don't know what these people expect from me, but it's okay for everybody else to do it. But when the chef do it, it's always a problem. Everybody else we can see out here doing the same thing. But when I do it, it's always a problem. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. I hate these ads. Hey, good morning, Miss Phyllis. Okay, I'm done with that conversation. I'm done. I gave her what she needed, whatever. And like I said, I won't mention that lady name over here. I'm not mentioning that other lady name over here. I'm not mentioning none of these people. I ain't giving y'all no kind of clout off of me. None. And yes, mama, I do. Because I had 15K views on my Braxton's video yesterday. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. All right, moving on. Let's see, what else is in my title? We talked about the Braxtons. Okay, we talked about JD Vance. We talked about, well, you know what? I would like to ask somebody. I wonder if I can ask my sister if they receive a SNAP benefits or partial SNAP benefits. I wonder how that's gonna work. I wonder how that's gonna work about the partial SNAP benefits. I'm very curious about that. Who's gonna get them? How they're gonna get them? When will they get them? I would like to know that. I know they said on the first, but the first was yesterday. It was Saturday. I would think that it would have to automatically be done, right? So I don't know. Will it be a slight delay in that? Will it happen tomorrow? Will it happen Tuesday? I am curious about that. Another thing, y'all. Ooh, let's get into it. The church sector is about to get real messy. Let me tell y'all why. Do y'all recall that video last week of do y'all recall that video last week of yeah, so Gigi, what they're saying is they're saying only partial because they only have 5.3 million, maybe I'm off on the number, but it's not enough to cover everybody's full, and that's why I say I don't know how they're going to go about that, because um all of they're saying that they won't be able to give everybody all their full SNAP benefits. If so, they'll run out of emergency funds. Um, so yeah, I last I read, it said partial benefits. But I could be wrong, but I think it did say partial benefits because they only had like 5.3 billion to disperse in emergency funds, and I don't think it's enough to cover everybody. But let me tell y'all, the church sector about to get real messy. Now, y'all recall the video of Marvin Winans telling a lady that she given uh um she gave him $1,000, and he told her I saw on the news that they did not get them and have cut off the ability for the state to add money to the cards. What? Oh man. That's crazy. My son I care for gets a little. So I guess we'll see. But they have money for other places. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one, 1,000%. That is very diabolical. That's crazy. Um, okay, but y'all remember the viral video of Marvin Winans, right? So last night I was listening to St. James, and apparently, the lady has pinned a message, or pinned a letter to Bishop Winans. Now y'all know she went down there to that radio station and told the radio station that he didn't do nothing wrong, and she loved her pastor and all of these things, right? But that ain't the same tone that's in that letter. In that letter, she talking about how the assistant, how they are humiliating her. She talked about how her grandson, how she left church that day crying, and her grandson was like, "What's wrong with you? I know Pastor said you didn't have enough money." Like all of that. So this is about to take a turn. Okay. I was about to tell y'all. I knew that was fake anyway, because here was my thoughts. If that's your member and he your pastor, why y'all didn't do y'all interview together? Why did y'all do y'all interview separately? See, I knew it was fake. So I'm telling y'all, this week, and as soon as I find out more, we gonna talk about it. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Oh yes. Bishop Winans and his situation is backfiring in their face. But I told y'all from the beginning, I said I felt like that interview was forced. Because why they didn't do the interview together? You know? Hey Tracy, that's how I'm feeling this morning, Tracy. I'm feeling like Auntie Riri. I'm feeling like Auntie Sharisi, or whatever y'all call her, Auntie Riri. You know, she just got off a hard shift down to the Waffle House. Um, but yeah, they saying They is saying that the Reverend is over there doing some diabolical stuff. And also, it's been 23 years and y'all supposed to be building this church. I just got one question for you, Bishop. That church is supposed to seat, the new church is supposed to seat 3,700 people, 3,200 people, right? So is y'all gonna use the old church for church and then the new church for convocation and events and stuff? Or ain't nobody even going to church like that no more to have no building worth all that. That's why I say if y'all after 23 years and y'all still over there giving y'all offerings and donations, y'all deserve whatever y'all get. No, for real. For real. Like no shade, no tea. Y'all deserve whatever y'all get. They sit on talking about contractors is working and stuff. Contractors didn't start working until that video went viral on the internet. Besides that, y'all can miss me with that. Bishop Winans, hang it up. Hang it up. Hang it up. Child. I told you I put a doorknob on it. Child. That is crazy. 23 years and ain't nobody asking where they donations and everything they went to. I guess since they see an actual building, I guess they feel like that's where their donations have went to. But 23 years is insane. Did it take them 23 years to rebuild Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina? No shade, no tea. It did not. And then I seen a video of a lady who raised $17,000 on that Sunday, that same Sunday. $17,000. And imagine having at least 10 people standing in a $2,000 line. So amongst what Tyler Perry gave and what everybody gave, they say that they made $250,000 or something like that. Sir, what is that $250,000 finna do? Nothing. Ain't finna do nothing. Girl, I'm that money ain't finna do nothing. Just as fast as you just as fast as you got them donations, it's just as fast as they're gonna leave. They must be building on another planet. It's crazy. They flying the dirt in from Bethlehem, scoop by scoop by scoop. Not they getting the dirt from Bethlehem. That is hilarious. But I mean, y'all got a point though, because it is crazy. Why is it taking all this time? And again, to the people who have been giving money forever, because there are some people who will probably have stuck around for these 2 decades that been giving donation after donation after donation after donation. Now, mind you, it said in their letter that someone else was standing in the line that wasn't supposed to be standing in the line, and they did not get the type of treatment that that lady got. She said she cried all the way home and all of the things, but you let that man manipulate you into getting on that interview and lying for him. Mm-mm. Bishop Winans, I think it's wise for you to just go ahead and sit down. I really do. By the way, he gonna be the prelate bishop until he gonna be the bishop until they build this new church and get it up and running. I'm sick of the city of Detroit because half of this, not half of it, all of it is their problem and their fault. But there's a whole backstory on how they acquired that land. And I don't know if the people remember, but there was a I can't remember if it was a city councilman, a mayor, or somebody. Somebody went to jail for something. I want to say it was the mayor or somebody. Somebody went to jail for something. And then that's when they started looking into how did he acquire this land. But it's gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be real interesting to see what happens today. I wonder if sister still going to church. Now, a couple points in that letter, she was getting on my nerves. I love my pastor. My pastor, he didn't mean no harm. Lady, you just got to talk about you crying all the way home. And now you talking about he didn't mean no harm. Lady, you just got through saying that he didn't treat nobody else like that besides you. But see, these pastors wouldn't be able to punk me. Because there's no way you would have kept that check. You would have kept that check embarrassing me. I say, wait a minute, Bishop. Who you talking to? And when he would have said you, I would have been like, oh, I thought you was talking about somebody else in this line. Well, you can go ahead and give me this back. May the Lord be with you all on this journey. Huh? May the Lord be with you all as you build this imaginable edifice. May the Lord be with you. Boy, I'd have gave a reason for that video to go viral. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'd have snatched my coins up so quick. Girl, please. I'd have went, girl. I'd have went straight round there to HEB. Play with me. You'd have been asking, wait, why you do that? Because what you're not gonna do is play with me. You're not gonna play with me or my coins. $1,200. I didn't ask you that. Well, okay. You sure right. You did. I'll take it back. Yeah, so I don't know, but that's gonna heat up, and I'm telling y'all, that's because y'all have to realize that video went viral. That video went viral. This letter is going to go viral as well. I promise y'all it is. So I give it to about Tuesday. About Tuesday, expect to see it on the headlines. It may make it today. Today's Sunday. It may make it today. Who knows? But it's gonna come out. Oh, y'all, the turkey leg hut. Let's get into the turkey leg hut because I forgot about it. Linwood probably he's going to prison for about the rest of his life at this point. Cause the man just don't stop. He just don't stop. He got 3 new pow charges, along with his arson charge. And y'all, his arson charge is federal. His federal trial, I think his federal trial is this month. Tracy, you still in here? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think his federal trial is this month for that arson that he committed. But yeah, he got 3 new pow charges on his record for doing crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. That man right there, child, Linwood Price or Lynn Price, whatever his name is. It's at the end of November. I thought so. So it is at the end of this month, where his trial is supposed to start for his arson case. I don't expect that trial to last no more than 3 days, and I think that's pushing it. Yeah, but you know what, Gigi? A lot of people got mad at me when I used to say that Nicki wasn't innocent. People used to get mad at me when I said that. I had been told y'all Nicki wasn't innocent, and her friends have been coming out speaking about her. Well, they used to be her friends coming out speaking about her. I put that video up of that lady saying that she tried to sell her something. She tried to do something. I think she tried to sell her car, something she tried to do that wasn't right. Y'all gotta go back and watch that video. I think it's under my videos tab. If you just type in Nicki Holmes, it'll come up. But her friends been telling on her all kind of stuff. So I never thought that she was innocent. But like I said, people used to eat me up when I used to say that. And I'm like, that lady not innocent. Chef, you going to be boots on the ground for his trial. I don't know, child. I don't know if work gonna allow me to be boots on the ground, but we're gonna try to see. We're gonna try to see. Y'all know for insurance, this time of the year, well, November, December, January, February, March, we typically be busy as hell. But we start slowing down in March. So I'm hoping, because if I do, I don't mind sliding up there. Sure don't mind sliding up there. I want to. I really do. I want to be there for that trial. I do. Hmm. And the folks think Nicki finna get off for holding a fugitive or whatever the case may be. Ain't. I don't see her getting off. Her lawyer says she is though. Okay. I wonder if Nakia gonna go to the trial. You think Nakia gonna go to the trial, Tracy? It's gonna be interesting. I just came across the photo the other day of me at Turkey Leg Hut waiting on my cousin to pull up. Hmm. Turkey Leg Hut used to hit y'all. I promise y'all. Line used to be clean outside the building, around the corner, around the block. People used to enjoy Turkey Leg Hut. And to be honest with y'all, I really only went to Houston one time. I went to Houston. I literally only went to go to the Turkey Leg Hut. The food was always good. The service was, well, it was all right. I understood the establishment being as busy as it was. I understood it. The service could have been better, but it wasn't as bad. It didn't start getting bad till you start seeing that they was doing stuff for money. Like there never was a reason to charge a deposit, $100 deposit for a party of two or more people. There was never a reason to do that. And that's why I think one of the reasons why they went downhill so quick is because they started changing stuff that, see, you got to look at your target audience. Your target audience is people who tour Houston, that come to Houston, and they specifically come to Houston for whatever, the nightlife, whatever, and then they choose to go to brunch or choose this black restaurant because this black restaurant got great reviews, great food. People don't care about the wait time because, like I said, people would stand in line for like hours. So you have to understand what your target audience is, and your target audience is black folks. And black folks is not fit to be sitting up here giving you no $100 deposit, and they got to stand outside in this long line, even and still after they made reservations. Not only that, you still gonna sit them outside, right? So like, to me, you never got any type of incentive or anything for putting down $100 deposit. It's always felt weird to me when they did that. Then when they start doing dress codes, girl, what you want these people to do? Half of these people is standing out in this hot sun when we're in triple digit summers. You want these people to stand out here in this hot sun in a leather dress or something? Like, girl, do I want to see booty cheeks? No, but I don't mind seeing people in shorts and hats and stuff like that because that's what that is. If they were a lounge or something like that, I could understand them enforcing the dress code. But people were standing outside, people were sitting outside. What you need a dress code for that for? I never understood that. The drinks was always good. Yep, the drinks was always good. They used to have this one drink I used to get all the time. I don't even remember what it was called. But they had this one drink I used to get it all the time. I've even been to Turkey Leg Hut by myself and just enjoyed the ambiance by myself. Well, I guess it ain't no ambiance if you outside. I'm not standing for hours unless I have a drink in my hand. And that was another thing. People used to make suggestions like, then you had people who were selling like waters and drinks and stuff to people who were standing in line, but it was never like, to me, I don't know. I feel like you could knock that line down, and you also can provide stuff for the people standing in line. Give them a turkey leg rag or something like that. Turkey leg hut rag and or something. Wipe that sweat off of their face at least. But nah, they wouldn't do it. I knew the game. I knew to get there early enough. Listen, I only have to stand in line for maybe 40 minutes at max. I remember taking my friend there one time, and we had got there early, but we was thinking like, okay, once we find somewhere to park and we walk up here, it was only like maybe 5 or 6 people in the line. Girl, when we finally did find a parking spot and got out of that line, got out of there, he talking about, let's go find something else to eat. He didn't want to stand in that line. $100 deposit for uh-huh. $100 deposit, a dress code. Why? Why? So yeah. And again, I gotta admit, their food was always good. The food was always good. But yeah. So this is my question though, Tracy, because I'm wondering, and I'm gonna find out too. Because I know some people in Houston that know him really well. So my thoughts, well, no, this ain't no thoughts. This has actually been proven. So the Oyster Hut belongs to Lynn Price and James Fortune, gospel singer James Fortune. Now, y'all know James Fortune sued Nakia Holmes for over $300,000. I want to say it was like $360,000 that his wife loaned her to help with the turkey leg cut. But he had already started working with Lynn Price on the Oyster Hut. I'm about to say the oyster leg cut, but oysters do not got no legs, honey. The Oyster Hut. And so I'm wondering, with him being in jail, in prison and stuff, I'm wondering how that's gonna work. Is James gonna take the business? Is he gonna use it? Or is he gonna dissolve it, considering that, because let's be clear, y'all. Lynn Price is innocent until proven guilty, but he proven guilty because we've seen him on camera doing it. So I'm curious to know. I don't think he's going to come out of this unscathed at all. And then you got 3 more charges on you for powing. So I'm wondering if James Fortune is going to take the business and do something with it, or is he going to just automatically go ahead and dissolve it? Because from my understanding, that's both of their businesses. So I'm curious. I'm gonna find out though. I'm gonna ask. Greed is the root of all evil. Yeah, yeah. You know they say money, money is the root of all evil. No, 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 baby. What y'all can't forget is the love of money is the root of all evil. It's the things that you do for money that's the root of all evil. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. That's what it is. See, the people don't talk about it enough. The people don't talk about it enough. So yeah. So we just gonna sit back and see how this goes. How long I been up here? Oh, hour and 25 minutes. Well, I feel like I've been up here for like 2 hours already, child. The doggone time change. Telling y'all. Okay, let me see. Is any of my friends, any of my people going live today? I need something to watch. Y'all, yesterday I was working on stuff for the tour, and I was just hoping. I said, I hope one of my friends go live today. Um, I head over there. Girl, guess who was live? L Teddy, my boo. I was so happy to get a silly Saturday. And I listened the whole time. I wasn't active in the chat the whole time, but I listened the whole time. Hmm. Y'all, I'm super excited. We have locked in our dessert vendor for Atlanta. Um, let me see. Let me read y'all something. Okay. Our dessert vendor for Atlanta is Custom Creations, baked with love, served with the soul. I know that's right. I love it. Each recipe carries a story of comfort and creativity and connection, from the lemon drop to the snuggle doodle. To the wait a minute, the snuggle doodle. My bad, snuggle doodle. Ooh, I can't wait to taste these desserts. We need to taste these desserts. Ooh, I can't wait. Y'all know I'm no baker. That's my problem. I'm no baker. I don't bake. And you know what? I don't feel bad for it no more. You know why I don't feel bad for it no more? I don't feel bad for it no more. I used to feel bad. Like, if I'm gonna call myself a chef, I need to learn how to bake. I don't feel bad because all of these chef shows that be on here, some of these people literally tell you that they don't bake. And okay, so it ain't no shame in my game no more. I used to be shame. Mama Bees, are you still here? Do you bake? I think I've already asked you this before though. Wait, what you doing for the families in need? We are blessing five, or we're blessing three families in need, honey. Um, so what we're doing is we're going to give them a virtual gift card to their local store. So um, if they choose Publix, because it is in Atlanta. So if they choose Publix, they get a gift card for Publix, and it will be enough on there for them to feed their family for the holiday, as well as they probably will be able to get a few extra things as well. But yeah, that's what we're planning to do. Um, we already have two families in mind. That was the information was given to me by a friend of mine, um, who has a nonprofit organization in Atlanta. They really focus on children who don't have a stable home. But this year they're actually partnering with another foundation that is um helping place children in. So I used to do this job way back as soon as I got out of high school. I used to work for a CPS, and basically how I can explain this is like, let's say something happens like in the middle of a night with a child or something like that, and they don't have anywhere to go. Like, let's say their parent unfortunately passed away, and they have nowhere to go. Like, they don't have any grandparents, they don't have any aunts, any uncles, or maybe they do and they just don't want them. Well, we had a home, and they would come and they would stay at these homes, and then also too we would put people in place, our children in place, who were getting abused by their parents and different stuff like that. So that's what we did. Well, that's what they focus on in Atlanta as well. So we're gonna bless that home, and then we're gonna do two individual families as well. So yeah, I'm excited. And then for December, we're going to do a toy drive, because again, I know that us as adults, a lot of us have decided not to celebrate Christmas, but I feel like, I still want to see a smile on these children's faces, because a lot of these kids, they don't know what we're dealing with. They don't know what we're going through. They don't understand it, right? And so I don't think that they should have to solely suffer based on what we're dealing with. So I feel like, the toy drive will be great for a lot of children to just put smiles on their faces. And I think for Christmas we'll still feed we'll still feed a couple families as well for Christmas. But I do know we want to do that toy drive, to again still give people. There you go, Tracy. Emergency placement. We'll still give people. Uh, I mean, we'll still give these children. We still put a smile on their face with the toys. So that's what we're doing. If you would like to be a blessing with any of this, you can always make a donation. The link, our website is actually down right now because we're switching platforms. However, if you go to my Instagram, there's a link in my bio. And if you click that link in my bio, you'll be able to donate if you would like to donate to that fully over on our website. And again, we're just, my thing is, I think this holiday is all about giving. And so that's what we're here to do. I reshared, if you're in the Atlanta area, I did reshare a post that has a lot of places. We found out yesterday that Jamal Bryant did Jamal Bryant down to the, what's this church called? New Breed. Why I keep calling that church New Breed, New Birth? I don't know why I keep saying New Breed. There is literally a church in Fort Worth called New Breed. But anyway, I did see that New Birth. Somebody had came in here and told us that New Birth was doing like a pop your trunk, and they just gonna fill your trunk up with stuff yesterday. I do see that they're gonna do it again. I want to say next weekend. They're gonna do it again. So if you guys are in the Atlanta area, you're in need, head over. Um, use these resources that you can for whatever the case may be. I just know that there are a lot of families, unfortunately, that are gonna probably be without. And another thing to focus on is not just the SNAP benefits being suspended, but also focus on the fact that uh there are people who have been furloughed that just don't have it, unfortunately. So want to bless the people. That's what we want to do. I can't pop my trunk at the church a liquor bottle. You know what? thank, thank you, Mama Bees, for your cash. Thank you. Not you gonna have something falling out of it. That is hilarious. Yeah, child, gonna pop that trunk. I'm quite sure there are plenty people, plenty bottles gonna fall out them trunks. Huh? But no, I'm just glad that we're doing something to help people. It just, listen. I think in this season, putting a smile on somebody's face is what we need. Stop listening to these people tell you all these negative things. Just, let's just try to spread positivity, honey. Anybody in here in Atlanta? I got 89 people in here. Anybody live in Atlanta in the chat? Or near live. Not the fact that I twisted that around, near live. Is anybody do anybody here live near Atlanta? I said near live. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I think y'all knew what I meant. When the next, off the subject, because I love you, when the next or going out, I got cooking to do. Y'all will get it for the holidays. So that means, Miss Gina, you didn't check your email. Miss Gina, I sent you an email. Miss Gina, you done told on yourself. Miss Gina don't read her emails, y'all. Miss Gina done told on herself. I have to. I've started receiving them, but I need to receive all of them so that I can do an inventory count, do all of that just to make sure. But you guys definitely should have about the holidays, so you can do your good cooking, honey. Okay, Mia, Miss Felicia, you in Atlanta? Okay, so since y'all are in Atlanta, um, if y'all are not doing anything on the 16th, I would love to see y'all down to the event. Okay. The tickets have been updated. There is a small entry fee of $15. If you would like brunch, I believe it's 60 for the brunch menu. And then that comes with the full brunch buffet and dessert. Okay. Or if you want a VIP ticket, which also includes your mimosas, unlimited mimosas, um, and brunch included, and a swag box. I want to see y'all down there if you can. If you can't come, invite somebody. Invite somebody, let them know we coming. We coming, we gonna have us a time. Okay? Runs to email. Come on, email. Yeah, check out spam folder too, because a lot of times those emails go to your spam folder. It should come from the DonDon drip. It feel like it's like 9 something in the morning, y'all. It ain't even 8 o'clock yet. It feel like it's like 9 something. And my brother was on time for church today. Typically he don't leave till like after 8. Baby, he just left. Let me find out. Today my little dip birthday. My little dip. My little dip. 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 My little dip. 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 My little dip. 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 My little dip. Baby, who is eating chitlins on November the 2nd? Okay. Y'all already eating chitlins? Y'all they already eating chitlins. Yeah. Y'all, they already eating chitlins. Baby, it ain't even Thanksgiving yet. Thank you for the update. See, you see. The people says already eating chitlins. Miss Jenny, you eating chitlins already? Oh, y'all ain't go around there and call that lady over there. The chitlin lady. Baby. Look at Miss Felicia talking about what happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, little deal. I'ma show tell him you said happy birthday. I'ma show tell him. Also, y'all, if y'all got cell phones and stuff out here, ain't no reason for y'all cell phones to be off during this period of time. Y'all better call them phone companies. I ain't gonna tell y'all how I know to call them, but call them phone companies. Y'all better call them phone companies. I'm just trying to help y'all. Call them phone companies. My Queen Brielle said yuck. Mama B said yuck. I'm now. You eating chitlins? You eating chitlins now? You cooking chitlins too? Is it National Chillin' Day or what? What's happening? Let me see. Is there such thing as National Chillin' Day? I wonder. If it do, y'all, I'm ending this live. I promise you I am. Is there a National Chitterlings Day? Okay, baby. I was about to say, honey. A large popular annual festival called Chitlin Scrut is held in Sally, South Carolina. What in the hell? What? Here's the key details about the Here's the key details, the timing. The main events are typically held on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. The history. The festival has been an annual tradition since 1960 with some pandemic hiatuses. However, it draws thousands of visitors. Activities are it features live music, a parade, various food vendors selling thousands of pounds of chitterlings. Oh my God. A hog call a hog calling contest and a beauty pageant. How the hell you gonna have a beauty pageant and y'all eating up chitlins? And then it's like other events. They do have a local chitlin event that's called National Stank Day. You know what? I cannot. Not National Stank Day. Y'all, can y'all believe that they got chillings every year? Oh my God. That is crazy. I keep some in the freezer. I don't need a special day to eat chili. Okay, my bad, Aunt Natty. Aunt Natty said she don't need no special day. She gonna eat chillings regardless. And she keep them in the freezer. Oh, now ain't no shame in my game. I do eat chitlins, but maybe it be for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And let me tell y'all, my family is going to Hawaii for Christmas. I'm not, unfortunately. Somebody got to stay here and work, but they going to Hawaii for Christmas, and I mean for Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna be up here by myself. Well, not fully by myself, but kind of by myself, and I'm gonna make my gourmet chillings, honey. Is I ain't making no chilling dressing, that's for sure. You ain't got to worry. You ain't got to worry about me making no chilling dressing though. I'm with Amy because why not? I'm so thankful my mama never made me eat. No, you know what? I'm mad that my mama tried to make me eat Queen Brielle. My mama tried to make me eat them damn pig feet and stuff. I don't like that. Ooh, that I hate. I hate a pig feet. I hate a pig feet. I hate hog maws. I hate all that stuff. Pig feet, hog maws, uh whatever else you can find. Leave that on the pig. I don't want it. Leave that on the pig. I remember my grandmama used to make. My grandmama used to make. She used to make all that stuff together. Pig feet, hog, log, all in one pot. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Nope. No pigger feet. No hog mouths. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. No, I don't want it. You on the shelf. I don't like me. Yeah, I don't like all the extra stuff. His nephew going no. He's not. He's not going because well, only the adults are going. Wait, I'll take that back. One of my nieces is going and one of my nephews is going. But my nephew actually graduates in December. My niece that's going, I guess maybe they're just gonna keep her out of school them days. They been gone too long. I'm gonna ask about that because they gonna be gone too long. She can't miss that much school. They're gonna be gone all the way to the first Saturday in December. Um, Aunt Natty. I want to deep fried pig feet. I want to pickle pig feet. I want to smother pig feet. I don't want no. I don't want no. I don't. Aunt Natty. I can't. I can't. I be getting it when I understand folks don't like that kind of stuff. I just okay. I think the reason why I don't really like pig feet and stuff like that is because back in the day, I watched my mom not like it, but when my grandma made it, she would always eat it. So it's like, do you really like it or do you not like it? And she'd be like, I'm not gonna disappoint my mama, so I'm gonna eat it. Girl, please. I ain't, so don't slide that plate over here to me. I don't want that. I used to tell my grandmama, I don't want them pig feet running off my plate. So please don't. I don't want them. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Some of them pig feet, ain't you supposed to pick the hair and stuff off of it? Some of them pig feet be hairy. It don't look like they clean it all the way. Now they starting to piss me off doing chicken like that, not plucking all them feathers out of their chicken. Y'all starting to piss me off. Y'all back there in a hurry and stuff like that, and y'all not picking all them feathers off of them chickens. About a chicken wing, and I'm sitting over here picking feathers off a chicken wing. Why? Why? Anyway, y'all. Well, I've enjoyed my morning with you guys since I couldn't go back to sleep, and now I'm about to. I ain't cooking nothing today. I'm eating leftovers. Uh, Tomorrow I think I want me some. I think I want me some lasagna soup or some. I'll even take some um some tomato soup with a grilled cheese tomorrow. Cause this cold weather is doing a number on us. It's time for some soups. Have you tried barbecue pig feet? Wait, barbecue what? Nah, I Natty say, have you tried barbecue pig snot? What in the hell, I Natty? No, ma'am. What in I Natty? I thought you loved me, I Natty. I thought you loved me. What is barbecue pig snot? Y'all get Aunt Natty. Aunt Natty asked me, have I ever had barbecue pig snot? What the? Somebody go get Aunt Natty phone. Yes, lasagna soup sounds so good. Oh, by the way, Patreon, if y'all are in my Patreon, even if y'all got the free Patreon, I'm gonna put that video today of me making the spaghetti squash chicken Alfredo. I'm gonna put that over in Patreon. Pig snot. I don't think I want to know. Is that real? Like people eating that? I Natty. Okay, wait, I gotta read it. Okay, so that's because our Natty is from St. Louis. And so here's what it is. Ooh, child, I almost got concerned. I thought it was like literally pig snot. Like I thought it was like literally snot. Like, you know. Anyway, it can refer to a crispy smoked barbecue called pig snots from St. Louis, Missouri, or the act of a pig uh, rooting with its snout. Okay, with its snout. Pig snout are made from pig snouts and skin. Okay. I thought that said snot. I thought this was drainage from the pig's nose or some shit, Aunt Natty. I really did. I did. I had to look that up. I had to look it up. So kind of look like it could pass for some skins or something. Okay. Okay. Oh wait. Baby, I thought that no, honey, I thought that was mucus buildup or something. What I thought it was. I'm about to say, well, I thought Aunt Natty loved me. What she over here trying to set me up? Yeah. Aunt Natty, I thought you loved me. What is the pick? That's how I woke up feeling this morning. I woke up feeling like that. I'm originally from Arkansas. They had that in Arkansas too. I don't know. When I looked it up, first thing it said was St. Louis. That's why I said you probably knew about it, cause we do know Aunt Natty. She originally from Arkansas, but we know Aunt Natty is the St. Louis auntie. She the St. Louis, Arkansas auntie. Nah, Natty, I did. I was about to say, nah, I thought we were better than that. I go over here. I go over here and Google it and see what you talking about. I had never heard of it before. I ain't gonna even hold you. I was a little gagged. I was like, nah, I'm never trying to feed us some pigs now. But yeah, it's snap, snaps. What have you said? Y'all know. So yeah, all right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go on and watch church. I'm gonna watch church today. My aunt and uncle are having their pastor and wife anniversary today, so I'm gonna watch that. Um, that started that started at 10. I'm gonna be working on stuff the um for the tour. Um, if y'all are not following the business page on Instagram, you should. It's tcdd.productions with a Z on Instagram. You can go scan the QR code over there until our website gets back up. It should be back up by this evening because we just need to make some. I need to go from one platform to another platform. So my domain is mine. I just need to transfer it. Um, because I want to do more with my website. I feel like my website looks so basic, or it looks so basic, and I get it because a lot of people say, "Oh, it's so easy to use." Yeah, but it just looked too basic for me. So I'm gonna update it. Um, and like I said, if it's not done by today, it'll be done by tomorrow. But you can still purchase tickets and everything. You just have to go to the link in my bio on either my personal Instagram page or the business Instagram page. You scan the QR code and you're able to purchase your tickets there if you're in the Atlanta area. And if you would like to make a donation for us feeding families, you can definitely do that as well on that same site. You and baby also love me. I do. Wait. Oh, try. Now that I do like. I like that. But I like menudo. I like menudo. Oh, let me also tell y'all something too. Y'all know Texas people love menudo down. But let me tell y'all about menudo. If you got you a bad hangover from the night before, menudo will solve your hangover. And don't say I ain't never helped y'all with something. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. Y'all ever have a hangover, right? And if you don't know what menudo is, look it up online. But I promise you, if you got a bad hangover, even if you got a bad headache, and you eat some menudo, you're gonna be better after that. I promise you. Now everybody don't know how to make it good. You just got to find you an authentic Mexican restaurant, and you can find it there. Cause there again, everybody don't know how to cook it right. I remember one time my sister called herself trying to make some menudo. I said, "Girl, you need to go call abuela, cause this ain't it. This tastes like ghetto. This tastes like nigga noodle. Okay, it don't taste like no menudo like the Mexicans make it. This tastes straight like this tastes straight like you made it. So yeah. Also, last thing for Christmas, y'all, I think I'm gonna get in this kitchen and make some tamales. Oh God. I think for Christmas this year, I'm gonna make some tamales. hmm I think I'm gonna make some tamales. Yes. I think it's time to make some tamales. Let me see, do I have a picture on this phone of my homemade tamales? Let's see. I have all my food pictures on this phone. At least I thought I did. Let me see. I'ma tell y'all them tamales, boy. Y'all talking about work? Them tamales get you every time. Okay, let's see. It may not be on this phone. Let me see. Video. Cinematic screenshot. Okay, yeah, I don't think I got it on here, but I will put it on my on my community wall. But y'all, if y'all ever wonder why when you see Mexicans making tamales, why it's like a million of them making them at one time, is because it is very time consuming. Okay, that masa gotta be just right. The everything else gotta be just right. You gotta do them just. You gotta fold them just. Baby, tamales is hard to make, but I'm gonna make them. Last year, or it wasn't last year, it was like 2 years ago. I made chicken, I made beef. I even made some seafood tamales. I know you ain't never heard of that before, but I sure did. And they was selling. Did. I don't even know what made me do that. I just wanted to try to do something, and I feel like if I could do chicken and beef, I could do seafood. Let's see what it do. They actually came out really good, but yeah, it's about to be tamale season. You give me half a dozen tamales with some homemade hot sauce to go with it. Oh, we talking about something then. We talking about something then. What y'all know about that homemade hot sauce? I'm talking about when you seal your tomatoes in a cast iron skillet with just a little bit of olive oil down at the bottom, just a little bit. You roast you a whole onion, some garlic, some sriracha, whatever them peppers is called, some jalapenos. And if you want to make it creamy, put you a cup of sour cream up in there. Just 1 cup of sour cream, because sour cream is low in carbs. You also put you some cream cheese in there, because cream cheese is super low in carbs. You put you some of that in there, and you got you some creamy hot sauce, some creamy green sauce right there. And if listen, I'm just trying to help y'all out. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm gone. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Thanks to those who blessed the Cash App. Thank you for those who hit the like button on this video. I'm gonna see y'all out here in these YouTube streets. It's 8 o'clock. It feel like it's like 10 already. But again, I'll peep y'all out in these YouTube streets. If you ordered any oils, please check your email. All right. Y'all have a good day. Bye.